The Wind and the Sun. That day was a clear sky day. The sun, as always, spread the golden sunlight down all over the place. Looking down from above is an immense world, welcoming a new day. Suddenly, a wind blew through the thin layers of clouds and stopped by the sun. "Good morning, sun," the wind said hello. The sun greeted happily and then chattering with the wind. Laughing for a while, the wind started bragging. "I can fly anywhere and blow everything up." "I am the strongest one in the whole wide world. No one is stronger than me." After hearing that, the sun asked the wind, "Oh, how do you know that there is no one more powerful than you?" And then they started to fight, argue for so long, and no one would give up. The wind kept insisting that he was the strongest. The sun repeatedly shook his head, saying no. While the wind and the sun were still fighting in the sky, a farmer was walking on the field. He was planning to go fishing. And when the sun saw that, he thought of a challenge. "Hey, do you see the farmer's coat? If you can blow it away, I will agree with everything you said about yourself." The wind was very confident in his strength, so he immediately accepted the challenge. He took a deep breath and started to blow. The farmer's coat and hat slightly moved. Then they rose in the wind direction. But he quickly grabbed his hat. The other hand held the coat. Still not worked. The wind used all his best to blow even harder. He blew and blew. More and more wind came, and the sky suddenly darkened. A storm rose and blew the farmer's hat away. But our dearest wind still couldn't blow the farmer's coat away. The storm had come, so he rushed into the house, away from the wind and the sun. The wind had run out of breath and stopped after a while. Clouds also dispersed, left a clear blue sky as before. The grass and trees on the field were sagged due to the strong wind, but the wind still couldn't win the challenge. After the wind had given up, the sun laughed at him. "Look at me," he told the wind, confidently. "I used all my breath and still couldn't do anything. The sun is nothing more than me." The wind sulked. When the farmer felt the outside had been safe enough, he headed to the pond once again to finish his fishing day. Like a giant fire flower, the sun spread the sunlight on the field, and it was brighter than ever. The air gradually became hot. Hot as in the middle of summer. The farmer began to feel hot because of the strangely hot surrounding air. Sweat flowed down from his forehead. And finally, he couldn't take it anymore, so he took off his coat and set it aside. The wind was amazed. The sun won with only his gentle rays of sunlight, but the heat from the sun also proved that the wind was not the strongest. Moral of the story: Maybe you're good at something, but don't assume yourself as the best one. Don't bring it out to brag. The world is so big, and there will be other people that are better than you.